Hey guys, it's Tiny Taught You aka Hood Hippie, and today we're back with a hair tutorial. Hope you enjoy, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. The main difference between your conscious and subconscious mind lie on the basic human functions and mental processes. The conscious mind is responsible for rationalizing and logical thinking, whereas the subconscious mind is responsible for involuntary actions. In other words, reflexes and reactions learnt from experiences through childhood and even your teenage years. Growing up, our brain isn't fully developed, and we usually learn from our environment. You might get into a fight in school because you see people fighting at home. Everything is learnt behaviour, but when you're finally growing into a young adult, that's usually when you begin to create your own beliefs and theories. I believe your subconscious is like a data collector and your conscious is the same. Only your conscious analyses situations with logic and works best with a calm mind, as emotions are less likely to get in the way of logical thinking. Maybe your subconscious knows you use smoking to cope with stress, but your conscious mind is aware gym also does the same thing. Because you have been coping through your whole life with smoking, you may ignore your conscious over your subconscious mind in the heat of the situation, which is why it's so important to figure out ways to channel most of your energy into your conscious mind. Go into deeper research of your own beliefs and theories and program your mind by repeating videos or reading books. Meditate on decisions and new information. Make it a habit, that way your conscious mind will slowly merge into your subconscious. Life isn't easy, life can be tough, but choosing between the conscious and subconscious mind could be the difference between losing someone you love and staying with someone you love, overcoming bad health or falling down the ugly path of bad health, coming out of your shell or rotting inside of your shell. Whatever that may be, I think we all know who we are deep down inside. Don't let your past take control of your subconscious mind. Work on the now and stay consistent by doing that work. There's no way you'll ever fail in this life by working on yourself and trying your best. Keep your head up and stay on the right path.
So what I realized is, you know what, I can't create and not live. I can't be in this vacuum of, of creativity without life. So, in hip hop, we're all trying to get to this next level without, as my brethren says, without the next level finding us. It's like life is peaks and valleys. And some people think some people explain that as good times, bad times, but I actually think it's learning or let's say learning mastership, okay, or study mastership. I went from the top of one mountain. I mastered something. I mastered something and people appreciated it. But, once you're on the top of that mountain, you have to go this way. But in hip-hop, everybody's like, I'm not moving. I'm the master. I'm great. I'm dope. I'm hot. Love, I tell you, love is that confidence. Love is what you give your children. Love is what you give. Let me tell you another thing about the Matrix. Going back to the Matrix.
I think I need some time away. I took a little time.
Is that I was always confused about it. I always thought that, the Matrix was battling the enemy out there, picking them out. I'm going to find those enemies. I'm going to get that enemy. Until I realized that until you conquer the enemy in yourself, you can't deal with anyone. In order to be used by God, you have to really be used. We always want to be used for the glorious jobs. Let God put me on the stage in front of the people in the Grammy show with a nice dress on. Let me just praise your name. But that's not being used. Sometimes in order to be used, you also have to be humiliated. You have to be humiliated sometimes. You have to be kicked and beaten. And in that situation, the person who's kicking and beating, he's feeling more pain than you are. Love is an incredible thing, and we don't know love like we should. We always talk about, I have unconditional love. Unconditional love is, we don't even know it, because if a person stops stimulating us, we stop loving them. You're not interesting to talk to anymore. Goodbye. but that real love, that love that sometimes is difficult to have, that's that love. And that's a confidence builder. Thank you.
It's not important that you become a good fighter in this world. And it's not important that you become a good spiritual guide in this world. It's important that you find a way to live a pleasant life and, in the best case, support other people that they also find the same. This is what it's about. No matter in which form you put it and which from cultural background you put it. The main idea is, if you don't find this way of reducing the suffering of your surrounding, your suffering won't stop.
Tananing ting boy. Tananing ting boy. Tananing ting boy. Tananing ting boy. With a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of luck.
So this is the final look, guys. I hope you're enjoying my video, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you haven't yet. Tiny taught you.
With a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night. We done the falsified, we done falsified, we done falsified, we done falsified.
Thank you for watching, guys. Peace and love. Tiny taught you, aka
I need
Hippie.
you now, cause jump it with the rhythm and a rhyme. The DJ long, cause jump it with the bad bass line. Bad bass line.